name's Roland Melzer. I'm the petroleum manager for Cornerstone Co-op. I've been with Co-op for 24 years. I started in 2000. This place was started brand new, so zero customers, zero everything. We started from scratch and started with a driver, secretary, and myself. And now today we've got 7 drivers and 2 admin people here. And we grew very quickly. We had to get a new truck right away very fast, and things progressed, and then we amalgamated with St. Paul, and then that took on more leadership roles. Last 2 years, I've been the petroleum manager for all of Cornerstone. A very close-knit family with the team, and that's my biggest look forward to every day, is seeing what the team can accomplish and overcome challenges. And
my name is Nim. I'm the gas bar manager at the St. Paul Co-op gas bar. I started working for Co-op in 2014 as a temporary worker. In 2021, when I got my Canadian citizenship, I was able to go home, bring my daughter here, and it was like a long wait. It's like over 10 years of waiting to be reunited to my daughter, and I'm very grateful for the opportunity that, and because it won't happen without Co-op.
So I've been working for the Co-op retailing system for 27 and a half years. I started off when I was 16 years old, packing groceries and unloading trucks. The reason I landed at the Co-op is because there wasn't a lot of jobs in my hometown. And when I was 3 years old, I was diagnosed with asthma. And I grew up on a generational farm. So with the exception of hard work, I was allergic to everything else that was on a farm. And so I knew that my future was not going to be a 4th generation farmer. I had to look at something different. 2013, my manager of the day said, "Hey, have you ever thought about St. Paul? St. Paul is open." And I questioned him. I didn't know where St. Paul was at the time. I thought it was maybe in Manitoba. He goes, "No, it's in Alberta." And really the rest is history. And I've been leading St. Paul District Co-op and now Cornerstone Co-op for the past 10 and a half years. The co-op system is such a grassroots business that it's given somebody like me. I don't have a university degree. I've never gone to university, but it's somebody who I kept on saying yes. And you're going to move to Alberta. Okay, well you're going to move to this community. You're going to do this, and you start these new journeys. You don't know anybody in those communities, and as long as you say yes first, who knows where your career is going to go.
My name is Kat. I am from Vermilion, Alberta. I grew up here. I started with Cornerstone Co-op in 2022, so I've almost been here for 2 years now. Co-op time sure flies by for sure. Before this, I was working in another community. The vibe at my other job just wasn't what I was looking for. They weren't as community driven, so I decided to apply for Co-op, and here I am. How about you, Jordan? When did you start?
I started about 2.5 years ago. So my name's Jordan Pryor, and I'm the Associate Director of Brand. I was in a similar situation as Kat. I had another job working for a county in 2020, and I absolutely loved my job at the time, and I wasn't really looking for anything. And I knew what Co-op was, but I didn't know a lot about what they did necessarily when it came to community. So I applied, got an interview, and at the time I was like, yeah, if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. And when I got offered the job, I wasn't really sure what I was getting into, and I'm so glad that I took that leap of faith.
Hi, my name's Mark Gormley. I'm the food store manager at the Wainwright Co-op. I basically started in 1984 at the Wainwright Co-op as a stock boy. Like 25 years later, opportunity to come back to Wainwright presented itself. I took the job, and I'm basically managing the food store in Wainwright, the place where I started as a stock boy. Full circle. Oh, I love my job. I love what I do. I have no regrets, I love the people, I love the team, I love what we do for the community. That's huge in my book.
My name is Jean Cachat, and I'm the food store manager in Elk Point. So I started in 2010 in the fall. I was lucky enough that I didn't have school in the morning, and the meat manager here was nice enough to have me come learn how to cut meat in the mornings, and then in the afternoon I would go to school. I've been able to meet a lot of cool people. I've been able to travel a little bit, see some different country. Started, I thought I would just come learn how to cut some meat and stuff and probably move on and do my own thing. And as I went on, the opportunities that came and those kinds of things kind of changed my mind, and yeah, kind of made a career out of it, I guess.
What I love about my customers, I love having fun with my customers. You know, putting a smile on their face makes my day. So if I can help out a customer and it puts them happy into their day, that's what I think it's all about.
What I really like about customers, or even like team members and stuff, is that I get to know them over time and know them by name, and I can ask them a few questions and find out what's going on in their world and those kinds of things.
There was a customer too that's been giving us tons of cucumbers in the summer, like tons of cucumber.
And I remember thinking, like, I can't wait to grow up one day, be old, and have my own co-op number. And it wasn't until I started working here that that co-op number means a lot more to me now than it ever did.
What makes us different as a co-op is we're community-minded.
This purpose statement is near and dear to my heart. It was developed by our brand committee, our first brand committee. I remember the vision boards, you know, the wordsmithing and everybody that was in there. Just the experience and the passion of coming up with making life better in our communities.
I love our purpose statement because it literally says it how it is. Every time I get a donation request or a sponsorship, or we have to make a certain decision based on a customer, we can literally go back to the purpose statement and does it make life better in our communities?
Donations, volunteerism, yeah, that adds up. That's huge. And that's a great reason to support the co-op, because the co-op is actually supporting you.
Cornerstone's present in 8 communities and has 24 locations and 450 team members. And like, for example, last summer we did 131 events, and you just don't really realize or fathom like how much we invest into our community.
We talk about $10,000 a day in our community. Like, if you extract that $10,000 a day in our communities, where would our communities be?
The support that we bring to the community is unreal, I think.
You look across the entire cooperative retailing system, there's so many long-term employees. And to me, that stands out that no matter the struggles we go through, no matter the hard times, the economy, people stay with co-ops because they feel like they have a purpose.
If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. And I think that is a great illustration and definition of a co-op.
We have been here since 1919 was our first location in Manville, and we'll be here for generations to come.